This is Sky-Warn 7 weather.
Well, it looks like we're going to hit 100 degrees for the 17th straight day in a row, and we probably will get more than 20 straight days of 100-degree heat. Here's what we got outside today. A heat advisory in effect for all of Texoma pretty much, and we got a heat watch up towards the north and a heat warning off towards the east in eastern Oklahoma, where it's going to be a little more humid out there, making their heat index values a little bit warmer. Here's what it looks like outside across Lawton right now. You wouldn't think it's going to be too hot, but it's 85 degrees right now, and we're sitting at 5:37 a.m. That's extremely hot for this time in the morning, so you can imagine we're going to get very hot this afternoon. South winds 10 miles per hour, and the humidity is not too terribly bad right now, only at about 45%. 85 out in Wichita Falls, south at 14. Altus is at 81, south at 14 as well. And Duncan is sitting at a nice lofty temperature of 81 degrees and south winds at 6 miles per hour. Here's what it looks like across the rest of the region. Only one place is reporting below 80 degrees, and that's Childress at 77. That's still pretty warm for this time of morning when our average temperature is in the low 70s. So it's, you got to think about that. We're going to get very hot if we're already this warm. South winds anywhere between 10 to 15 miles per hour. They'll increase throughout the day, south to around 10 to 20, and that's going to give us a very high fire danger. Those high temperatures, low relative humidities, and we haven't got much rain for a very long time. You can see we got red flag warnings in effect down here in northern Texas, and then the very high fire danger across most of Texoma. Dangerous heat is going to be the main story today. That's just going to stick around for quite some time. High UV index, that's going to give you a possibility of some quick sunburns if you're outside at all, but please don't go out because it's way too hot for that. And maybe an isolated weekend shower possible, but it's going to be very isolated. Here's what it's looking like across the nation. We're right between all the storms, one down here towards the south and one off there towards the north along the cold front. We might see that cold front move a little bit closer, but I don't think it's going to push through later on this week, but our chance of rain might come from that upper level low. We're in the big hot spot across the country. It would be nice to get some of those 60s out towards the west here, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. Here's what our Sky-Warn 7 Futurecast temperatures is looking like. This is a computer model predicting how warm it's going to get today. You can see as we get into the afternoon hours, pretty much everybody's near the 110 mark, so absolutely hot today. But the good news is tomorrow's not going to be as hot, and we might see some lower 100s come later on towards the weekend. By 9 a.m., 89 degrees, 101 by noontime. At 5 p.m., it's going to be 109. 7-day forecast here. So what you're looking like, it's going to be 109, 106, and then not too terribly bad. Stacia?
All right, thank you very much, Brian. And we know you'll be tracking those temperatures throughout the morning. Well, listen up, all you veterans out there. We have an up.
It's got the most abundant